I recognized it the instant she entered our home. There was a change. A week prior, I was wedded to the woman I believed to be my soulmate. Yet, the blissful phase of our marriage hadn't even concluded when her parents, whom I affectionately called Precious, suggested a family trip. They labeled it a final escape before we faced the reality of adulthood. Despite my reservations, I chose not to commence my matrimony by quarreling over relatives. Now, she stood in our living room, distant and frosty. She uttered, "We need to discuss something." I placed my whiskey aside, causing the ice to chime against the glass. "Proceed," she urged, her hesitation evident. "I believe we should take a temporary hiatus," she conveyed. I released a slow breath, my fingertips tapping against the chair armrest. She proposed a break, just a week following our wedding vows. If it weren't for the forewarning signs, the news would have struck me painfully. I delved into my desk drawer, retrieved a bulky manila folder, and propelled it across the table toward her. "That's amusing," I remarked, scrutinizing her reaction closely. She scrutinized the papers after receiving details about your family trip. Invoices, photos, bank transfers, hotel bookings for two. Not a family vacation, but you and another man. A man I had previously identified. This man, from my findings, was handpicked by your parents. As she leafed through the documents, reality dawned on her. Her gaze shifted towards them, hatred blazing in her eyes. I cherished Claire, or so I thought, the genuine version of her. We had shared 4 years, constructed a life together, relied on each other. Your parents had always exerted an excessive influence. Manipulative, controlling. They made it plain they deemed me unworthy. I chose to disregard the hints. The hushed conversations that fell silent upon my entry. How your mother consistently spoke of superior alternatives. The persistent unease in my stomach whenever Claire tried to reassure me they merely needed time. I gave them time. Upon Claire's departure for her trip, my suspicions were already aroused. Her hesitant farewell and her father's evasive gaze fueled my doubts. With my connections and resources, I made some calls and discreet inquiries. The revelation surpassed my imagination. Claire's parents had been masterminds of the whole scheme. They had arranged for her to meet a wealthy businessman, someone they deemed suitable for her. For months, they had subtly sowed seeds of doubt about me in her mind. The trip was a trial when she faltered. They underestimated my intelligence. They assumed I would collapse. They were mistaken. I did not immediately retaliate. Emotion is most effectively employed sparingly. Instead, I prepared the ground. I amassed proof, bank statements, private messages, a damning recording of her mother encouraging Claire to give it a try with him. I organized a dinner, a family reunion, disguised as a reconciliation talk. Ensured only significant individuals were aware of this matter, business associates, friends, a crowd that wouldn't overlook it. I allowed them to think they had a say. Claire gripped the file tighter, whispering nervously, "What is this?" I leaned back, swirling my whiskey. "This is proof. Would you like an explanation?" Her parents squirmed in their seats. Her father clenched his jaw. Her mother feigned ignorance. "This is ridiculous." "No," I said softly, menacingly. "It's preposterous to arrange an affair for your daughter because you think her husband isn't worthy." The room fell silent. Claire gasped as she turned to the final page. A legal document. Divorce papers. She stared at me, her expression crumbling. I stated bluntly. "I have made my decision the moment you entered that hotel with him." Her father pounded the table in anger. "You're making a mistake." I silenced him with a subtle smile. "Am I?" 1. I ensured this evidence reached several of your critical investors. Turning to Claire, I inquired about her boyfriend. Let's just say his wife didn't appreciate the news. Upon hearing this, Claire's mother gasped. "Did I ruin us?" "No," I asserted, standing up and buttoning my jacket. "You ruined yourselves. All I did was make sure everyone witnessed it." By morning, it was all over. The fallout for Claire's parents was catastrophic. Investors withdrew, deals fell apart. Their carefully constructed empire crumbled under the weight of scandal. As for her boyfriend, his wife took everything from him. Claire herself attempted to contact me, pleading to talk, to explain. I chose not to respond. The essence of betrayal is that once the deception is exposed, one can never forget the truth. I had no desire to confront a liar again. I departed, leaving the destruction in my wake. There was no remorse, no hesitation. Only the contentment of knowing they were blindsided and would not recover.